Alright guys, well, the last clip you saw was the dash being completed for the most part, just together, and holes drilled for gauges, and I threw some gauges in there. Well, yesterday I got a little crazy and I actually went ahead and test fitted the dash in, and it's just for mock-up at the moment. I do have to send one of the gauges back, try and get that out today so I can get it as soon as possible so I can exchange it. Another thing I found out is the RPM, the mechanical RPM gauge that I got that's supposed to work with the factory cable. Well, it works, but little did I know you have to buy an adapter, and it's because on the back of the gauge it's actually threaded. I think it's like a 3/8 thread, but 3/8 by like 18 or something like that. And so I ordered the adapter. It was like 20 bucks on it on eBay. It should be coming here probably in a week or so, but as of right now, this is what it looks like. Like I said, just for mock-up, so it is loose, just kind of sat in there. I had to kind of hold up the steering wheel was kind of holding it up. But I mean, for the most part, this is what it's gonna kind of look like before I clean everything up and make it a little bit nicer. I still got wires everywhere. Another thing that I did is I went and I exchanged my battery for a new one because it was under warranty, and for whatever reason the battery, wink wink, wasn't working anymore because I kept killing it. But I'm gonna be able to kind of see where this is gonna go. I don't think this is gonna be able to go here anymore. I think I'm gonna have to do something like this where it kind of sits on the bottom. I don't know yet. Maybe build a bracket to make it I just don't know. I gotta figure it out with like my seating position and everything. I can put it over here. That's a little far away. And then the kill switch is probably gonna go somewhere right here. But that's another thing I did, is I did get that mounted up. And well, shit, I'll just show you guys. This is kind of a big moment because I haven't fully started this thing yet. I'm gonna try and stand this up. Let's see if I can do this. Maybe that'll work. Hopefully you guys can see. There's my main power, ignition, accessories, fuel pump. Look at that. Look at that. The Mustang is currently running up. That's my fault. That loud noise is the fuel pump, 255 fuel pump. Yeah, it's running. I don't know how well because I haven't been able to drive it yet, but it's idling decent. And the new captain rotor, I think, really made a difference. New spark plugs made a hell of a difference. But yeah, as of right now, it's getting closer and closer, so I'm stoked. At this point, I'm just kind of starting the, you know, pretty much the finishing touches of what I'm going to be able to do here at the house in the dirt. So I do want to take it on the road safely, just to see how, you know, how it reacts, how it drives, because there is some, I mean, I feel like it is misfiring still a little bit, but not as much as it was before. So that's coming soon. I threw the original intake back on. I cleaned up the factory filter or intake tube, and I threw that in there so it's not just sucking in, you know, everything it can. I adjusted the idle air because there's a little set screw that you can adjust that actually pushes on the throttle body to kind of, you know, open it up. That was pretty much all the way closed, so it wasn't idling the greatest. I fixed some vacuum leaks, and I think that made a difference because I would start it and it would just die immediately. So I was covering up the mic the entire time. I hope you guys heard that. But yeah, I mean, it's getting close. It's getting real close. I mean, once I get that gauge back, I think it's an oil pressure gauge. It'll be pretty solid. I already have a turn signals wired up. I need to wire up the fog lights on its own switch, which I have a switch ready. I just need to wire it up. And the brake lights, I need to tie the rear brake lights into the pedal, because it does work. I did test it, so yeah. And then I got to clean up all the wiring and all this stuff. It's just kind of scattered, but I'll probably do that before I permanently put in the dash. But yeah, this is where I'm at. It's pretty sweet. I'm really excited. Off. And main power. So I did realize that the main power, when I had this one hooked up, it would kill the battery. Even though it wasn't on or running, there was still power being drawn. I don't know where, but it was. So now that I put that in there, I can cut off the main power. Don't have to worry about it. So now it's just clean up. Fuck yeah.